everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be showing you my latest iPad setup, which was about $350 USD with the case and Apple Pencil coming to around 47 USD. I got the Apple Pencil secondhand, which is why it was so cheap, and the case from Shopee, which is a very cheap option. So the iPad that I got was the latest 10.2-inch 9th gen 64GB space gray Wi-Fi version, and under student price it was about $360 USD, which is alone a very attractive price point, especially for an iPad and the latest model some more. So anyways, it is charging by a lightning cable, which honestly is fine with me. I don't need to use the latest USB-C cable, which is currently used for the iPad Air and iPad Pro. Generally, I find the battery life very long lasting, so you should be able to last a whole school day with it. I especially love that I can use Notability to write over my PDFs, and that makes it really convenient when I'm browsing through soft copies and want to just take notes on my soft copy, or if I don't want to bring my books here and there and I can just bring the iPad. So in the iPad box, you will find your very slick, very nice iPad, a USB-C to lightning cable, a super cool portable 3-pin plug where you can just snap the pins out and snap it back in. The USB-C end goes in there. And here it is in all of its glory. Honestly, it is so slick. As you can see, it's almost the same length as my finger and really lightweight and a joy to carry around. So for the Apple Pencil, I got it off Carousell for about 50 Singapore dollars, and to me it was quite a good deal because the normal price was about 128 SGD. So anyways, it charges by lightning, and all you have to do is to plug it in and it'll charge. And the cap is magnetic, so it's quite easy to take it on and put it back. So the difference between this and a knockoff is the pressure sensitivity. As you can see, I am varying my pressure when writing on this such that the words will appear to have a different thickness. And this is different from the stylus pen that I got from Shopee that is compatible with the iPad. So the stylus pen just basically doesn't have pressure sensitivity, and on the left you can see the writing with stylus pen, and on the right is me writing with the Apple Pencil, and as you can see there is a difference in the texture. So I got my cover from Shopee for about $10 USD. It is super duper easy to install. There's this magnet at the back so you can flip it around to watch shows. And there's even a pencil slot for you to plop your Apple Pencil in when you're not using it. I also like its button, which is more simplified from the previous versions, and especially its Touch ID function. In terms of notability, I really like that you can put documents side by side, especially when you want to put notes next to your textbook. Also, when comparing it to the Air 4, one drawback is that you can't double tap to get the eraser. You have to keep going to the top bar to get the eraser button. But you can still use a lot of other cool stuff like the lasso function, where you can transfer sections of a document to your notes and adjust it accordingly, which honestly I think is super duper useful, especially for doing math questions, when you can highlight and move over questions from the textbook, then make your working down. Plus, for revision, it's super useful as you can just refer to the notes without having to keep turning pages to find which question and corroborate with your answers. Another cool feature is that you can draw shapes and it'll make it straight for you, which is very useful for drawing graphs, especially in math. Another super cool feature is the document scan, and it's not just some regular document scan. You can scan it via Notability, then import it into the app itself, and then cross-reference it when you are doing practices. For example, in this, I need to refer to a comprehension practice, so I'm looking at the passage on one side of the screen while I'm doing my answers on the other. And what I like about it is that you can prop it up so you don't have to crouch your head and get neck pain from looking at the iPad. You can also zoom in, which is extremely cool because sometimes in PDFs that have very little white spaces for you to write, it can be very inconvenient, especially if there's a lot of notes you need to take it on. So by zooming in, you actually can write in a smaller font and fit more words inside that smaller space. So overall, for 360 USD, I think it's super worth it, especially if you are on a budget. It fulfills all the functions you need as an iPad, so just get it. Please like, subscribe, and goodbye.